Okay, guys, so we're starting to see a load of bearish momentum come into the markets. We have rejected 67,000. We do still have the big area of 69, 70,000. And the question is, are we going there, right? Are we going to go there first? If not, and this is the rejection, we need to start looking at the bearish views right now. Because again, we're not seeing volume back the pump right now. We are seeing bearish divergence, which means at any point, we are looking at a possibility of two scenarios, right? The pullback into a higher low or the pullback into a lower low, right? And for me personally, I'm very excited for the next pullback. As for me, I'm going to start entering the market quite aggressively at that point. But I do want to go through the different views and see that if we start engulfing today, we might start dropping a lot quicker than what we think, especially because of that bearish divergence. Guys, I'm Sheldon. Welcome to Sniper Trading. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and let's go. Now, again, just as we start, I asked you guys yesterday in the comments, should we do a weekend stream? And many of you have said yes. So I've spoken to the team. We'll start getting out a Saturday and a Sunday stream for you guys so we can keep the momentum going through the week. Okay. Let's jump into it. So I want to keep it quite simple. I'm actually going to do a little bit more charting in front of you guys so you can see levels that I'm pulling and things that I'm doing on the charts, right? But these are two big levels. So we had the first level that we actually broke, right? I was speaking very much around this $64,000, $65,000 zone, right? And basically it was this previous low here and the bodies, right? Giving us this big zone. And if I just highlight it quickly, you can see the zone. There we go, right? But we broke through that. So that one for me now becomes kind of irrelevant, right? It actually starts to become a possible support zone. But then you look on the left-hand side and you look at where are the next key horizontals, right? And you can see right now we are busy fighting these closing lows over here, right? And then just above it, we have two. We have this one at 68,000, which I've spoken around, and then we have another one at 70,000, right? So very clear that if we start making our way through this zone here, there's a little short squeeze. But then we do get into the massive next resistance, right? Which is the main trend line at the top. Now, we've not made our way there just yet. We actually have had our first temporary rejection at this zone over here. Now, guys, if this was the rally, right? This for me right now doesn't seem like the bounce rally, right? This doesn't seem like the absolute strength. Again, no volume in the market right now, okay? And not seeing true massive squeezes just happen. Like I said, for me to turn pretty bullish, specifically on the weekly, right? Because again, all we are doing here is we're just being a little bit patient, right? There we lost the big weekly trend. This is all resistance here. So if we're patient, we can look to pick up a really good low over here for possibly the next start of the cycle, right? And that's why for me it's important. But again, for me to really turn bullish this week, I want to see us engulf, right? Engulf a massive amount of this candle here, if not engulf the entire candle. Like for me to say by the end of the week, I'm full bull, I'm excited, I want to see 74,000, right? But if I don't see 74,000, I am still looking for a retest of the lows, right? And again, a couple of charts that are just intriguing to me right now is if you look at the USDT dominance chart, and I just want to zoom in here, because this is the one sign that I'm getting right now that's quite important, is look where we're bouncing. Now, again, when this chart's going up, it does mean the market's going down. But if you look at this, we are bouncing on the support right now. Okay, and then there's another support lower down, and that for me is if Bitcoin wants to push that $68,000 to $70,000 zone. But we're starting to see a bit of a strong candle start to form, and you can see that I'm basically tracking this with the trend. Okay, and basically telling us that, hey, we could see a bounce in the next day or two. If we break this trend, it's very likely a push up. And this chart for me is still indicating a possibility of a slightly higher high, right? And then a possible rejection. And that's still aligning to me when it comes to Bitcoin, right, of that possibility of us still seeing that lower low, right? I still have that very key, I've got so many limit orders sitting over here at 57,000, right? And that for me is still the possibility and the play. But we do have obviously the higher low plays as well that we speak around. But again, just before I get into those views, a couple of signs to pay attention to is the daily stochastics are at the top. So we are getting to a point of not just a pullback, of a couple of days of pullback. Right now, you've got to ask yourself the question, and you've got to say, okay, if we see a couple of days of pullback, just an example, right? From here, it takes around anywhere up to 8 days or so for this RSI to get to the bottom. Sometimes it can drag up a little bit longer, right? So if we do decide to have another leg to the upside or another push up, we could do something like this. But at any point, right, we can start this full pullback over here, right? And ask yourself this simple question over here. If you take the leg right? And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to just put this into a simple line chart here, right? That is what's actually happening, right? And if this RSI is sitting at the top, and that's all we have gotten from the bulls, that still very much looks like a possibility of another leg to the down, right? And that's where I'm kind of sitting. Now, even if we make our way to the next level, 60,000, we're still sitting something like this, right? And that's the important play here. Now, after wherever we are, if it may be here, which I'll go through now, or maybe low, we're looking for one of these two plays, higher low, lower low, right? And as it starts to play out, we're going to be very much focused around this over here. But today is a little bit of caution to say, hey, we're seeing some steam, but RSI daily is getting to the top, or stochastic RSI, and RSI is still showing us bearish divergence, right? So if we look at this over here, there's the high, lower high, way lower high, right? In order to cancel out this divergence, we got to get Bitcoin to 74,000, like I spoke around on the weekly, okay? But we're seeing higher lows over here, okay? And that for me is a warning sign of a possible fast rejection when we do hit the wall. And these are the two big walls to pay attention to. Now, for me, I was still kind of looking at this wall over here, okay? But there's so many walls in defense here, we could reject at either one of them. And that's why, for me, I haven't been too aggressive with longs, right? To try catch a long in the little trade. I'm being nice and patient for these buys over here, right? Now, again, another big concern is still no volume, right? Still no massive amount of volume, which means that we are going to look for a volume spike anyway. And again, timing-wise, just to give you guys a bit of time, I just want to put these two trends together here, right? We're looking anywhere in the next 7 to 8 days. Right, some volume coming in. Doesn't mean it will happen in 7 days. It means at any point now in the next 7 days, we're going to get a nice volume spike within, right? And again, it could be something where we come down, and that's the volume spike. Remember, the volume spike, we want to see buying and selling. So very much a dump into a buy or something like that to get a nice set of volume like this. But you want to see it starting off with possibly red and then having some green spikes as well. Right now, bears are still very much holding control, which gets me to the liquidity. We are starting to form some at 65,000, right? And we are starting to form more as we zoom out here. We've got 65, we have 62, and we still have the areas of 60,000. So as we're slowly creeping up, just remember this is all kind of shifting here, which means we could flush that out at any point, right? Then to get to a couple of other charts before I go through my scenarios here. But altcoins, still not there. Altcoins have actually rejected this low over here. Okay, we do have this bottom trend. This bottom trend is important of when we're going to accelerate. But for now, as it stands, we could easily see something like this. Okay, or we could see a drop and go. Right, so for now, alts are still at that point. We're seeing strength in a couple of altcoins, but for me, it's not that crazy all-in type of feeling just yet. For me, I kind of get that as we look. Remember, 618 is sitting over here, right? 618 fib on the weekly is sitting in this area over here for alts, right? Which means that the dominance is kind of not going in one direction. It's kind of favoring both right now. A couple of days of strength, a couple of dropping, right? I do think if we do have a Bitcoin drop, we should see this come down and a little bit of a Bitcoin and ETH catch up, okay? But we'll see how that plays out in the next couple of days. So again, just to go through a couple of altcoins, there's ETH rejecting the lows. The next lows are here. We're only bullish above here. So for now, something like this is very likely, right? Or possibly even the new lows. What's exciting is make sure you're watching these shows every day, because when we start, and at any point if we do start this rejection, I'm going to be working very hard for us for zones of where we're going to be buying, right? Where I'm going to be buying, showing you the level, showing everything that I'm doing. And remember here, I'm just giving you probabilities, right? And that for me is, I will always speak around bullish side too. Bullish side is above this trend. But until then, I got to think bearish sides. And I'm thinking one of a higher low and one of a lower low, right? Those are my kind of views. And the lower low does mean, hey, possibilities of, do we see that 40,000, right? We'll speak around that as we see things start to play out, right? Solana, right? They're sold into the wall, right? Injective, all of these are straight into walls right now, okay? We've got a nice sign to see which ones were strong, but now we are looking at a nice, possible start of the pullback and big zones we're going to be getting at. Now, again, a couple of concerns, right? As I look at the US, the futures, looking good, okay? But there is maybe a sneaky little trap coming. Now, again, we are coming straight into this big long-term resistance, okay? So keep that in mind. And as it stands, we are still sitting with a little bit of bearish divergence. But if this continues pumping by tomorrow, we're going to erase the divergence, and this starts to become very real. Just know that we're sitting at two areas here, and even a pullback here could be a little bit of that juice that can give us what we need for possible acceleration in the crypto market. Crypto is quite simple. The moment it breaks a trend, fear comes in very quickly. So we must keep eyes on this. I'll update you guys on this tomorrow. Gold, I'm actually in a small gold short, but gold is straight in resistance, so that could also possibly see some downside soon. There's silver over there too. Now, I just want to get into these two plays here on Bitcoin before we end up the stream. Here we go. These are my two plays for now. Now, again, I do have a little bit of room for more upside, right? Up to the 67, 68. But at any point, I'm seeing a drop. There's two big bounce zones. My first scenario is the $63,000 bounce into the push into 70,000. And the second scenario is a push down to 58,000. This will take at least 7 to 10 days possibility, and then a strong push to the upside over here. Right now, we're seeing our first red candle. If there's another one tomorrow and we start to break trend, that's when this starts to come into play, and we'll focus on the next bounce areas. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day. Let me just see where this is at. Oh, there it is. Have a fantastic day. Remember to subscribe and like up the video. And then comment what charts you want to see on tomorrow's stream. Lots of love. Bye-bye.